My name is Andreas Rishan. I was born on an island, sheltered and separated from the rest of the known world. I grew up without much knowledge of what was beyond these shores, but every time I asked my family, they said they didn't know. My friends would often tell me stories about people who left but never returned. These people sent letters home frequently, describing a whole new world beyond my wildest dreams. This island is beautiful, but there's gotta be more out there, right? Should I stay or should I go? I began to play with the thought of leaving the only home I've ever known. Is it better staying safe for the sake of safety, or venturing into the unknown in faith of finding something greater? Everything changed one evening when I decided to go to my favorite beach. As the orange sun began to set, I looked deep into the horizon and wondered, where will I go? What other people will I meet out there? What are their greatest joys and deepest sorrows? As I began to pray, I heard a still small voice say, Andreas, I had planted you here for a season, hidden like a gem, but now a new adventure awaits. People need to hear of faith so bold that it would cross depths uncharted. This was the first time I heard the voice of God. I finally felt like I had the strength and confirmation to go. But how will I get out there? Little did I know, there was a man named Zephyr and his wife standing right behind me, looking into the horizon with such joy. They spoke of how their 2 children had left these shores and have never returned, but have settled in new places. He said that when he was younger, he had left these shores to see the world and chose to return. Why see such beauty and return, I wondered. Zephyr said, sometimes the voyage you take leads you to a new place or brings you back home with a new perspective for yourself and all of those around you. He was the first to believe that I should leave as well because of faith he saw in me. He even offered to build a boat to help me leave. We worked endlessly on this boat, day in and day out for months, and we finally finished. My family was concerned when they saw me sail on my newly made boat one day. They didn't want me to leave, but after I told them what God said, they supported me and even decided to see me off. Early in the morning, the day before I left, I had a dream where a bottle washed up on a beach, saying where to go and that I should leave immediately. I ran to tell Zephyr, and he was elated. The day of departure finally came, and my family and Zephyr's came to the beach to send me off. I couldn't wait to see what was out there, and boy was it beautiful. Islands with friendly people, dolphins and fish, wind gusts, salt spray. It was all I ever wanted. The people on the different islands gave me a place to stay and gave me guidance for the journey ahead. I sent letters home regularly to Zephyr and my family, but I never heard back from Zephyr. I just received a letter from Zephyr's wife who said of how Zephyr fell ill just after I left. His health turned for the worst. Unfortunately, he passed away. Zephyr's gone. The weight of 1,000 stones is bearing on my chest. All I have left is this anchor pendant his wife sent me. As I write this, everything around me has changed. The seas have turned perilous, the skies turned dark, and the wind has become turbulent. I've forgotten what I know and don't know how to move on. What will become of me in these open seas, Zephyr? God, are you still with me?